Jai Shri Ram. What kind of people are gifted, or what are the traits of those who are gifted? Let's look at some. One, they are extremely idiosyncratic and beyond groups. They're smart and crazy, and also ask deep, probing questions. And most importantly, they are autodidacts. AUTO, autodidact, DIDACT, which means one who is self taught, autodidact. A gifted person doesn't wait for some teacher to come and teach him, he does all the teaching himself to himself. So, identify your aptitude, pursue your passion. That's how you become gifted. And those who are gifted are keen and quick. They understand fast. They see things quickly and ignore all the noise, ignore the rest as surplus. Gifted people enjoy learning. They are overexcitable too. And they are intuitive problem solvers. Intuition, mind you, is a very deep sense of intelligence, perhaps gathered over lifetimes. Gifted people are extremely curious, creative, and prone to be perfectionists, and therefore they are vulnerable to even small failures. We should get over that. We must also sublimate our energies. You see, anger and all other negative emotions can actually be the biggest stumbling block in our progress. So, sublimation is a term in psychology which is a kind of defense mechanism. That means you channelize your negative energies into some socially useful activity. Suppose you're very angry and frustrated, take a broomstick and clean the road in front of your house. That is how you sublimate your anger. Highly sensitive. Gifted people are highly sensitive and they don't like to be told what to do. And they have a keen sense of justice. And they're sensitive to all sorts of stimuli, positive and negative. And the best thing is, gifted people are very sensitive and they can sense negative energy very fast. And interestingly and intuitively, they know if something bad happened in a particular place or with a particular person. This is a very difficult trait to explain. Well, somebody said gifted people are like a walking radar for energy. They can sense the positive and negative auras and energies. And besides that, they can intuit what people think and feel when they look at them. Then they are stubborn and take things to extremes. They are also outstanding memorizers. They make every effort to remember stuff that's important. And they have a fine sense for fine details. Fine details. They are very good at noting that. Highly self-critical and perfectionist, like I said earlier. And then intellectual overexcitability, too many detailed questions in their mind, which is often manifested in striving to fathom the great unanswered questions of life. Gifted people have an abiding love and passion for truth rather than academic achievements. Idealistic, unforgiving, with a very strong moral compass. Very strong moral compass. They thrive on complexity and they dislike illogical customs and traditions and will not tolerate moral transgressions too. Of course, they can be cynical, but they live with intensity, mind you. Living with intensity is the common trait of gifted people. They don't distinguish work from play. Every minute of the day is important for them to help develop themselves on the path that they chose. Then they are holistic, they take everything into account. But yes, they are weird but more resilient actually. Psychological resilience is their strength. They learn at a rapid pace, move at a rapid pace, think at a rapid pace. They may be intolerant, obviously, intolerant, and they have very high expectations of themselves and of others. Yes, they connect seemingly unrelated ideas, and they are masters of reasoning, masters of debate. Unique developmental trajectories you will find in their lifelines, not according to some stock method or some set procedure. Gifted people also have a very quirky sense of humor, and they will ask embarrassing questions without hesitation. Yes, they have empathy, they are deeply empathetic, and they feel for others too, especially those who seem not to be able to deal with the problems life throws at them. And gifted people are also notorious for being able to generate all kinds of thought experiments, and also they're good at bombarding others with derisive, mordant, and very sharp, penetrating barbs. They dislike repetitions, by the way. Hmm. We need a gifted education forum and a program. All of us were actually born gifted, but the education system ensured that we remain mediocre. By the way, gifted people also have a very large vocabulary. They read extensively, but they read more specifically on their areas of passion. They are more specialists than generalists. But yes, they have the strengths of both. Yes, they love ideas and they are ardent discussionists, if I can use that word. They are ardent debaters and they are out of sync with the herd. That is why they navigate a lonely path, and they are masters of the rabbit hole. You see, the rabbit hole? Rabbit hole basically means chaos. Lewis Carroll's rabbit hole, find out what that means. Serendipity seems to be their handmaiden. Because of this chaotic activity, they make serendipitous discoveries. On the whole, I think all the ideas that I discussed and mentioned here should make you change the way you are living currently. Remember, we were all born gifted. It is high time we reclaim our genius. Jai Shri Ram.